Right? You say that. You walk in the room and you forget what you went in for. Try to come back to me. Tell you a little bit about myself. You know, I know that's why you're here. I'm feeling quite pleased with myself. It's about 4 weeks ago, after a month of hard work, toil, dedication, I finally finished baby-proofing my flat. It's worked out quite nice. I've done it on a budget. I'm pleased with the results. What I've done is I've covered the bottom half of all my furniture in barbed wire. And now none of my friends want to bring the noisy fucking kids around. It's crazy. So when training to be a performer, I was told, exude confidence, win the audience over. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm fucking terrified. I'm just explaining the smell to the people at the front. That's fear. Fear is running down my leg. But I'd like to be a bit more intimate with you this evening, if I may. I intend to share some really deep, dark secrets and some real personal history of mine with you. And before I do, I need some assurances. I need to know that when you leave here, you can keep your fucking mouth shut. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
That's good enough. Nice one. Apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ian Peskett. And not a lot of people know that, with good reason. I growing up's hard, ain't it? Yeah? Made even harder having an unusual surname. I got a lot of shit from the kids at school for my name as well. Still haunts me to this day. I've been walking down the corridors and I hear chants like, pet shit. It's not very nice, is it? Yeah, I thought it was funny. Biscuit, that's a bit more friendly, a bit more acceptable. Piss tech, that's my fucking gym teacher. He had a point. Pet sick. And no bed. Some of the less imaginative members of my class not wanting to miss out on the fun. Growing up without my dad about as well, that weren't easy. And no one's giving me a talk. You know, the birds and the bees. I hear people talking about it, but I didn't know what they're on about. I thought I need some information when we're going to find it. So I had a little ponder. I'm like, okay, birds, bees, nature, cool. So I go out and have a little look. And I watch how bees operate in the wild, and I see a bee, a drone, will take pollen from one plant to another, pollinate it, and help it to reproduce. I'm like, okay, how's that apply? That's like me running around the streets with a handful of my own jizz, throwing it at people like multiple pigs out of Silence of the Lambs. That shit's going to get me innate again. I thought, that can't be right, man. And I thought, that's a perfect metaphor for IVF. Okay, some of the pieces are coming together. But that weren't enough for me, because I've seen some videos of that at home and I want to have me some fun. So I have a closer look at the inner workings of a hive, and I see a female, a queen. She'll take on 100, maybe 1,000 lovers in her lifespan, give birth to like 10,000 offspring. I thought, I know some families like that on my estate. It's all starting to make sense to me now. Okay, so I'm 36 now. No, I'm not. That's a lie. I'm 37. I wrote this bit when I'm 36. It's like I'm desperately trying to cling on to my youth, but not misguided enough to believe I can pass for 20 odd. So I'm 34 now, and I never thought I'd live this long. I had a midlife crisis at 14. Now, get with a girl half your age at that stage in your life is not applicable. So I went out and got a really big fucking skateboard. And I grew up in a tin pot town in the middle of nowhere. It used to be a one-horse town, but the locals melted it down for glue to sniff. Whatever gets you through the day. I'm out one day on my skateboard, knocking kids and buses flying, when I had a sobering thought, after the glue wore off. I thought, I don't know anyone who's left this town not on a Group 4 bus. That's not good, man. I'm doomed to go to prison. I'm too pretty for prison. Don't look at me like that. And it was about that time that I found drugs, because glue weren't cutting it anymore. Any heroin users in? It's always the quiet ones. I'll talk to you later. I like you a lot about bad press about drugs, like it's demonised in the media every day, this war on drugs, but I learned a lot from taking drugs. Like cannabis was brilliant, and it taught me about delayed gratification. And I remember sitting there blazing away, feeling this real sense of achievement, getting a real sense of self-esteem boost, just thinking about all the good shit I'm going to do tomorrow. And ketamine was great, it's a real mind-expanding moment, secrets of the universe unlocked and presented to me on a plate. Also taught me about diligent record keeping, because I couldn't remember none of the fucker when it wore off. Cocaine taught me how to do fuck all, but really fast. And heroin taught me about determination, grit and steel. Steel, had to do that a lot, that shit's expensive. And so I found myself in prison, and If you listen to these Daily Mail readers, they're going to tell you prison's too good for them, they get 3 meals a day and a TV in the cell. And that's all well and good, but the food shit is fuck all on. You go through the monotony of prison, you get out, and you want to back yourself, you want to change your ways, but everyone keeps trying to drag you back into it. They'll come at you with that same fucking question, they're like, well, what are you in for, what were you in for? And I got tired of it, so I just give them all the same answer now. Killing the last nosy cunt that asked me that. What really baffles them at that point is not the threat of immediate physical violence, it's them trying to figure out I've been sent down for a crime I've not yet committed. There's some minority reports, I can see I lost a few here though. You'll get it about 3 AM. I'll give you the number, you can text me an LOL. I went through a little difficult breakup last year. I think my partner got fed up of lacerating her shins on the furniture. And like, reflectively, I look back at that relationship and we weren't really built for each other. I think I'd let myself get carried away with hope and sex. And like, she was a big fan of text speech and that shit does my fucking head in. And it got worse when she started screaming OMG in bed. Well, it could have been worse, lol. I put the onus back on me, you know. I mean, I'm a bit clumsy at the best of times. I was a bit clumsy in bed, you know, when you're like leaning for a kiss and you bang hands, bang teeth. Doing foreplay, I'm all fingers and thumbs. And it got to the point where it was obvious that we needed to break up and I needed to have the talk. You know the one that, it's not you, it's me. I'm just fucking sick of you. And I didn't want to have it face to face because you're prone to violence, but I thought it's a bit callous doing it by text. And I've been doing this course at work about effective communication. And I had some options to explore, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to break up with her by smoke signal. I set fire to her car. I think she got the message. I don't like being single, and I did a lot of bad stuff about these dating sites. I thought, I ain't going down that road. So then what am I left with? So I take to the internet, and I thought, yeah, I'll get one of these mail order typewriters. Looks promising enough. It's been a few months now, and she'd still not arrived. So I sent an email to the company, and sadly they forgot to put ear holes in the crate, and she died in transit. Rest in peace, mailing. I barely knew you. So through the breakup and the loss of mailing, I'd had enough. I wanted out. But being the responsible man that I am, I decided to write a will. And I left everything that I owned to a local cat's home. About $5,000 in debt, because fuck cats. After exhaustive research in my tool shed, I can categorically inform you today that cats do not have 9 lives. And there are 17 ways to skin one. I'm just bringing you the facts as I find them. Don't shoot the messenger. And so through all that, I ended up in counselling. After some really intense sessions, I finally got a diagnosis. I'm an insomniac kleptomaniac with coprophilic tendencies. And what that means is I got tired of taking other people's shit. It wasn't an easy joke to write because I can't spell. I also learned that narcolepsy is an STI, which makes sense because every time I have sex I get a little bit sleepy. I'm going to leave you on a more positive note now, share a bit of my darkness with you. If you have been affected by any of the issues discussed by me, please find someone who gives a shit. But I'd like to leave you with a message of hope, humility and compassion. I was at work the other day and one of my colleagues came up to me and said, you know, we've got two ears and one mouth, maybe that means we should listen more and talk less. I said, yeah, that's an interesting point, Colin, but being you've got 2 legs and 1 head, maybe you should think less and fuck off. I didn't like that. I found it a bit impolite. So I says, well, okay, fuck off, please. So I'm going to fuck off, please. Applaud louder. You never know who's listening. Cheers.